The restricted area in Jurassic World, which holds so many top secrets of Jurassic Park, one of which we know was the Indominus Rex, but what other things were kept in there? What other dark secrets and monstrosities? One secret that we do know is that they kept the Indominus Rex in there and held two Indominus Rexes at one point, the black and the white Indominus. But that's a secret we know of, but what about the secrets we don't? Let's not forget all them scientific experiments and labs back from Jurassic Park, not to mention all the ruins of the old Jurassic Park with the hatcheries, embryo labs, research and development, but that's something we'll talk about later on. We also know that it's heavily guarded because we do see guards guarding the entrance to the restricted zone, which would imply there's something of significance in there, more so than just the Indominus Rex. We do know that before the creation of the Indominus Rex, Dr. Henry Wu tried his first hybrid dinosaur, and that was the Scorpius Rex. That could have been kept in there with all the other hybrids. We also know that there was multiple files on his computer relating to other hybrid experiments. Could these have been started and perhaps kept in the restricted area as well? Speaking of hybrids in Jurassic Park, I basically made my own Jurassic Park in this brand new creation platform called Yahaha, where basically anyone can create and publish their own experiences. Even I can do it. No coding experience is needed. You can build the creation without any coding experience or server knowledge. You can make your dream game. For me, that's the dinosaur game. Yahaha supports multiplayer so you and your friends can join in on the games you've created and other 3D events. Click the link below and join Yahaha's early access now for free. A massive thanks to Yahaha for sponsoring today's video. The old Jurassic Park had many labs, hatcheries, and everything in between. They could be keeping all that and the information top secret with new dinosaurs, such as the Troodon, which we've seen in Jurassic World, the game. Not to mention, they could be dinosaurs they never actually fully captured, because it'd be impossible to capture every single dinosaur on that island, especially if they didn't have any tracking devices. Now, with the release of Camp Cretaceous, there could also be other things held in the restriction zone, which are not in relation to dinosaurs, such as attractions. You could see some types of roller coasters, which has just been seen in the Camp Cretaceous Hidden Adventure. There was also rides featured in Jurassic Park the game, so could they be in the restricted section? Not to mention, we also see a Tarbosaurus in Camp Cretaceous Hidden Adventure. Now, it's not known whether this is canon. I highly doubt that it is canon, but there is a Tarbosaurus in Camp Cretaceous Hidden Adventure, and as soon as that's confirmed canon, where would that have been kept? Because that was not seen anywhere on the Jurassic World dinosaur list or boards, and would have had to have been kept completely secret. And where would they have best done that? The restricted area. They would have also had to have plans to develop around this area, because we know that the Indominus Rex paddock was 4 miles from the nearest attraction, so that would be one heck of a way from Main Street without a monorail line, unless they planned on moving the I-Rex to a brand new paddock out of the restricted zone. And as mentioned earlier, the restricted area would be a great place to use a secret origin for the Troodons that could have been used in future content. A secret project between Wu and Hoskins potentially, because we know that Wu worked with Hoskins. Because after all, they could hide most of the genetic mutations of the Indominus from all the other workers, including the park staff and researchers. So having small hidden research bases inside the restricted area is possible and plausible, especially for small animals like the Troodon. Very easy to hide and keep undetected. We also know that Jurassic World would have had to have a fairly meaty power plant to power all them fences. It is in Jurassic World, the game, that there was a geothermal power plant, and we see that, but where would it have been kept? Again, this would have had to have been in the restricted section. Also, we know that the old park was there. Why would they never dismantle that and reuse any of the old paddocks, repair it, or tear it down completely and use all that open space? It's completely strange to me. They're going to need that space, like I said earlier, for new dinosaur experiments, hybrids, all new attractions, which would be upcoming for Jurassic World. As we said earlier, could it also be that there's wild dinosaurs running around there, such as wild dinosaur population, the Dilophosaurus? We do know that that would be their range, and they would not be particularly keen in leaving the shade of the canopy. We also know that there was a lot of apex and aggressive predators which could have been kept there, such as the Carnotaurus toro from Camp Cretaceous, along with the Suchomimus and Baryonyx as well. They could have all been kept in the restricted section, either for experimentation or just purely because they were too aggressive to put on display. We also know that InGen and Masrani Global have a history in dabbling in hybrids, so it could be that they were using all these super aggressive carnivores in the makeup of their new hybrids. For example, we know that Dinosaurus and giganotosaurus DNA were made up in the Indominus Rex, but yet they never had any specimens, or so we're led to believe. What if they were actually kept in the restricted section, because we also know they were meant to be featured in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. There was actually meant to be a giganotosaurus seen in there, implying that it would have been kept on the island prior to Fallen Kingdom. It makes complete sense that the species we didn't see previously would be in the holding area before the huge disaster. Reminds me of certain fenced off areas I've seen in real zoos that I visited. There are so many dinosaur species that we could actually name which could have been kept in our restricted section, such as the Allosaurus as well. But what I really think was going on is that it was probably housing a lot of other buildings, outcrop buildings, and actually home to more of their hybrid experiments, because we do know that they had plans probably to unleash more hybrids on Jurassic World, especially with the data they had from the announcement of the Indominus Rex. It would be foolish of them not to gear up ready for another hybrid after the hype and wonder of the Indominus dies down. There are so many things which could have potentially have been in that restricted area, but what do you think was actually in there? Please let me know in the comments below, because I read every comment and I reply to every comment, so let me know your thoughts and feelings below. I'd like to thank my Patreons and YouTube members as always. Thanks guys for supporting the video. Don't forget to go and check out all my other videos and stories on the dinosaurs. You'll love them, trust me, especially the ones about the Indominus Rex. Go and watch them now. Thanks for checking today's video out, and I'll catch you later. Cheers now, bye bye.